mean? This wordplay. This ain't to make friends. Oh shit, welcome to Wordplay Episode 9. You know you gotta rock out with us before we start. Views going up, this is how I'm feeling, Big Jay. Let's let it go for a minute. Show up.
I got my hand on my gun so they got
Boy, that nigga Snoop, bro. That nigga Snoop, bro. That was a smooth motherfucker back then, boy.
Yeah, bro.
That nigga was smooth, man. Welcome to Wordplay Episode 9. If you're just tuning in, it's your first time, you got 8 motherfucking episodes to catch up with us.
Hell yeah, we on that shit. I'm your boy, Big Jay.
And I'm your man, Dre Parker. Ain't nobody's boy.
You know what it is.
I told
nigga.
a white nigga at work that shit.
Grown ass man over here.
he was like, white nigga at work was like, that's my homeboy. I was like, hey, ain't nobody's boy.
Shit, you the only one drinking, nigga? What a cup at?
Like, nigga, your cup right there.
Let me get that bitch.
Why I gotta do all the movement, nigga? I'm trapped in this motherfucking corner and I gotta move.
No, you did that.
God damn.
Motherfucker, just like a nigga.
Why?
Because you can't have these shit, nigga.
I should have poured you a drink. My bad, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
My bad. I apologize. But on another note, I think we got a good show this week. No, fuck that. We got a great show this week.
As always.
So what I want to do is, you know, for our listeners, the reason why we kind of started with that particular song, we didn't get to touch on this last episode, but I want to talk about the Death Row Chronicles a little bit. I don't know if y'all saw it. It was on BET. I think it was a 3-part thing, but it was dope as fuck. It gave you like a lot of insight to Suge Knight, you know, his start and, you know what I mean, how he conducted business.
So I didn't get a chance to see it. Was it like a documentary or was it like a movie?
Documentary.
So when people playing them?
No. It was a documentary. It was like clips from them and his interviews, like for him, like being in jail or, you know what I mean?
Okay, so I might go back and watch it now because at first I thought it was some shit where they was like reenacting the shit.
That was from New Edition story time.
Yeah,
shit,
bro,
man.
I was good on that because I didn't seen that story a million times.
I think this particular shit was like so much more in depth. You know what I mean? And it made me really think about it. It made me look at Death Row as a whole different. Like, Suge really fucked up, bro. He really at this point, Suge could have been and I'm not saying that he would have been on Puff level, but you know, he could be like the East Coast or the West Coast Puff Daddy, like dead ass.
Yeah, he put himself in a position to do that just because he was intimidating niggas.
Not only that, like not only him intimidating niggas, like he had the best artist. You feel what I'm saying? He had the best producer in the world at the time.
Yeah.
You had the biggest artist, Tupac. Then you had the second up and coming, could have been the biggest artist, Snoop. Then you had Daz, was a good producer, hell of a producer. Then you had Dr. Dre. Yeah. You had all the elements. And, you know, so the intimidation factor is motherfuckers wanted to do business, they had to do business with you.
Not only did they have to do business, but they had to do business the way he wanted to do it.
But the way he wanted to do it. But, like, at the same time, like, I look at it like it works. You know what I'm saying? That's the way he was doing it. So even if, like, you know,
But we really don't know if it worked just because he was bullying niggas. So
No. What I'm saying is, like, the money that they made, bro.
Yeah.
And the progress that they made with the like how he like with the West Coast, like he put the West Coast on top. You dig what I'm saying? That was his vision. I don't give a fuck how you slice it.
I feel like it was going that way anyway. He just he was an intricate part about that shit, but he wasn't really like it because he wasn't no artist. He just put the money behind it. He seen niggas who had a movement already, probably because shit. Tupac was bubbling with Digital Underground.
Yeah, Tupac was bubbling, but Tupac didn't become like the biggest artist in the world until he got with Death Row. Period.
You think Suge is the one who did it?
Suge saw the talent. He spent that, I think it was like a couple $1 million to get him out of jail.
Yeah.
I'm not spending $2 million on nothing unless I absolutely know that I'm gonna make that back. That's some visionary shit. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He knew like Dr. Dre was that guy. Even though, you know, he was responsible for the whole NWA thing. But he knew, like, that's a nigga that I need. You know what I'm saying? And Snoop Dogg was a fucking Crip. And this nigga got all type of bloods. So you had to be like, bro, like, I'm about to sign this Crip ass nigga because I know this nigga's fire. And it worked.
But it wasn't him, though. Dre brought him to him.
But Dre brought him to them, but it still was Suge. I don't give a fuck how you slice it, bro. That still was Suge.
I mean, technically, yeah, but
so
when you look back in the record books, you're gonna look at Dre and Snoop. You ain't gonna look at Suge for real unless you.
Nah, I can't say that. Any time you think of Death Row, in like 1990 shit, what 4 and 1993 and 4 to 6 or 7,
Yeah,
Suge Knight.
You know what though? Snoop and Dre did a good job of like transitioning away from that shit. Because whenever you talk about them, you don't think of that shit at all for real.
What, them being a part of Death Row? No.
You think of Snoop for smoking.
Right.
You think Dre for beats.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
it's like they did a good job.
But I ain't gonna even say a good job, bro, because that shit was like 20 years ago. Time was what was on their side. Because they was able to stay relevant and do other shit. You feel what I'm saying? Because if Snoop Dogg, you know what I'm saying, didn't become like the weed guru and Dre didn't become the superior businessman that we all know him as now, and he was just a producer, that Death Row tag would still be on him. It's got other shit that overrides that Death Row shit.
Yeah.
But none of them niggas wouldn't be where they at without Death Row. That's a fact.
I would say the structure of Death Row, but I don't know if I say Suge Knight directly.
Bro.
Just, I don't know. Suge, bro, I feel like he wasn't the marketing nigga. He knew all the good people to put together. That's the thing,
but that's what
so I get what you're saying. He get it by like quarterbacking the whole
What the fuck you think Puff Daddy do?
He go in the studio with
that
these
nigga don't make no beats. That nigga don't write no words. That nigga put the right people together to make this shit happen, bro.
Bro, with this nigga, but you can't compare him to Puff, because Puff will go in the studio and give you a sample and tell you to do this, and then play this, and then go get this singer to put on this, and this is what the hook should be structured like. Suge not doing that, bro.
In the Tupac movie, Suge gave Tupac the All Eyes on Me title.
The title, bro.
I don't give a fuck.
And then you think about it, All Eyes on Me. That's simple as fuck. All eyes was on Tupac at that time.
But the idea of it being like, he was like, nigga, like, this is your time.
So was that in the documentary on BT? Like him giving the title to him?
No.
Because I don't remember seeing that.
No, but that was in remember when
that was in Notorious?
No, that was in All Eyes on Me movie.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Because Tupac had like some type of name for the shit or whatever, and
see, that's how you know that movie wasn't that good, because I can't even remember that shit like that.
it was. I take it for what it is. It was 120 minutes of, whatever.
Yeah.
But I still feel like watching that documentary, bro. Like, I really believe, like, and now, like, I believe, like, when Suge ran my man over to be where he at now.
Yeah.
He said, like, I thought them niggas was there to kill me. I believe he thought that. I'm not saying that he was right for running them niggas over.
Yeah,
But he done did so much foul shit in his life.
And he don't know where
it's coming from. And anything, that nigga would have wilded out in Walmart if the shit would have looked wild. You know what I'm saying? It looked different.
Different, yeah. And then sometimes when you do a lot of shit, then you get like paranoid. Yeah. Just period. Like, you see a motherfucker looking at you, and they might just be looking at you because you Suge, nigga. He thinking they trying to get the drop on the nigga. Man.
But you got to watch it, bro. Like, that shit dope as fuck. It give you a lot of insight, bro. A lot of insight.
More so than what we already seen from all the little documentaries and shit?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's very informative. And like I said, it was good, too. Like, I mean, if, I can never say that, like, that particular era was my era of choice of music. Because at that time, I was, 8, 9 years old. I wasn't really listening to music like that.
I was. And that's what the crazy thing is. All that music became like the best music to me just because I remember it from when I was a kid.
But see, my mom didn't play shit like that. And my
saying? My mama didn't either. My daddy did.
My mom played the Fat Boys and Curtis Blow. You know what I'm saying? So I like shit like that.
Shit like that.
And Run DMC.
Yeah. See, my mom was on some old school R&B shit.
And that's what my mom was on, and Whitney Houston.
Yeah,
and Whitney Houston, can't forget it. And Tony Braxton.
My mama like R. Kelly and shit. She played some shit too. Cause she got into the Kells and all the other sexy shit too.
Right. So I like, so I can never really say, but but I do know that particular era is very important to music history because two of the biggest names in hip hop come from that.
So let me ask you this: do you think them two would have been on Jay-Z level right now in 2018 if they was alive?
Who?
Biggie and Tupac.
It all depends.
On what?
The hustle. See,
no, I'm saying just by going off of what they did prior.
Yeah, I would say yes. Well, I mean, damn, like I can't really think about it because Biggie had Junior Mafia and Tupac had the Outlaws. So they were already grooming themselves to be in the CEO role with their own labels and shit. So I mean, and they, as big as they were then, if they would have, kept going on that same trajectory, like they would be the biggest artists in the world to a point where they have the influence. Like Jay has the influence.
And did you know, just like a little fun fact, nigga, that when Biggie, before he passed, he was executive producing Diddy album, like his debut album.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
I think maybe he would have went in that route, like started doing music and producing and shit.
Right.
I don't know about Tupac. He probably would have started doing movies and shit.
Yeah, I think he would have just became a big ass movie star.
Like a movie star, yeah.
I mean, I still like, but to be on a level of Jay, like, I would have to see them and be able to know that they can adapt to.
Well, if Tupac would do movies, if he was alive right now, if he was doing movies, he would be bigger than Jay, technically.
Yeah. I mean, as far as what? Because Denzel is not bigger than Jay.
I think so.
In what aspect? Because Denzel's just an actor.
I'm not saying that. I'm talking about his cultural impact. That nigga, like Denzel, is
90s.
a household name.
Yeah, but Denzel was a cultural impact in the 90s. Jay was a cultural impact in the 90s, in the 2000s, and now the 2010s. You dig what I'm saying? Like, he's always been.
But you can't even just say 90s because Denzel was in movies in the 80s. And he was
but remember, you said you didn't even seen the movies he was in the 80s.
I know,
did.
but what I'm saying is they cultural classics. Just because I haven't seen it.
I ain't gonna say cultural classics.
I'm talking about cultural, not like pop culture. I'm talking about our culture, nigga. Like urban niggas. Yeah, nigga movies.
Like what nigga movie that you know from the 80s that Denzel is in that people watch? That they even play on TV?
Mo Better Blues wasn't from the 80s.
No, that was from the 90s.
Okay. Well, I told you I ain't.
And that's Spike Lee. Anyway, what I'm saying is Jay has been the most instrumental person since he came out every decade.
We just skipped over. I'll just let you do that. Jay, in the 90s, Jay didn't have no impact. In the 2000s is where his impact was really.
Bro. Okay. You know what?
I'm talking about, like, okay, you talking about Reasonable Doubt came out what? Like 98? Like, nigga, that's the end, bro. I'm talking about Denzel had movies in 92 and shit. I'm talking about Jay really blew up in the 2000s. So that's his era. Okay. Denzel had the 90s. He had the 2000s. You know what I'm saying?
But what was his, like, I mean, like if you think about it, the biggest movie he had ever was Training Day. You feel what I'm saying? Not saying that his movies weren't good, but Training Day was his biggest movie.
Nah.
Yes, and I was 2000. I can't remember what fucking year it was in.
If we go even by box office, I think Man on Fire did better than that movie.
Nah, bro.
I think so, bro.
They only. I mean, they both get played. They both still in syndication, like on TV.
Yeah.
Those two particular movies.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, we have to agree to disagree on that one. But
yeah,
like Jay, bro, like that nigga just like I couldn't see. I can see Pac being influential and instrumental in every decade just because of how his mind worked. But I can see Big because Big come from the street, the drug dealing, the hustling. You feel what I'm saying? I can see Big jumping on shit. Yeah. Like, oh yeah, I'm about to invest. You know what I'm saying?
I'm about to start doing music. I'm about to start doing little juice bars and shit.
Right. I can see him as a hustler. So if Big probably wouldn't have got cut down, I would see Big as being as big as Jay. But Jay just crossed Puff. And I don't think Puff would have let Big be bigger than him, bro. I don't know. I can't see that.
I don't think at a point he wouldn't go, like he ain't had no control over it.
Hey, it didn't know those
because they dynamic was different than everybody else's. Like Diddy normally his dynamic is he the star,
like Robin Big.
No, bro, get the fuck out of here, nigga.
Puff and Big.
They dynamic was different because I think deep down inside he knew if he would have crossed Big like that, Puff would have got killed, bro. He knew Big was gonna kill him if he did some out the way shit. All them Day 26 and all them niggas, he ain't worried about them niggas, bro. You know what I'm saying? Real talk, bro. You know what I'm saying? He like, this is a street nigga. We gonna keep business how it's supposed to be. Right. Everybody else, I don't know.
Right. I mean, like I said, like, you know, but just to see, like, I feel like I can say this, that I do feel like Suge would have been on a level of Puff if he wouldn't have kept getting in the bullshit and Tupac wouldn't have died. Even if he was still a bully,
yeah.
If Tupac wouldn't have passed, Suge would still be on the next level. Because remember, they started doing Death Row East.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They was expanding.
Everybody was.
Who was? Who else was doing
Def Jam was doing.
Def Jam, nigga, that's hip hop home, nigga.
What I'm saying is all the labels was expanding to
But they was in that process. Yeah. And then I gotta think about it too. Like shit, Pac was the head of Death Row East. You know what I'm saying? That was his shit. So I don't know. Pac might have been a hustler, but I think he just would have been a dog ass movie star.
Yeah. Because that's what he really wanted to do, you could tell.
Right. So moving on, let's get into, since we on hip hop anyway.
Yeah.
If y'all watch The Breakfast Club like I do, and Jay do, of course, Nori was on there.
Yeah. Yep.
Nori. I want to shout out to this.
He got him a
lazy
deal,
lip ass nigga, dog.
With Complex Media. You know what I'm saying? What is it? 8 episodes.
8 episodes.
Nori on the run eating. You know what I'm saying?
I can't wait to see it, bro.
I can't either because it's gonna be. I think just because Nori is the type of person, if some shit nasty, he'll say it. Because I be feeling like sometimes Action Bronson, even though he my nigga, I feel like some of that shit he be eating, he don't be liking for real. He just be doing that shit because they didn't open up the place to him.
Right.
But I feel like Nori is a nigga. If some shit nasty, he'll say it. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I think it's dope, like for this nigga, like to, like be able to still be, you know, like with the podcast and the media, and now he's an executive producer for a show, and you know, I just feel like that shit just inspired the shit out of me.
Yeah, it is.
You feel what I'm saying? And this nigga 40. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
He restarted his career.
He restarted his career. Niggas don't get to do that.
Nah, not at his age.
Not at his age. You feel what I'm saying? So like that shit just really got my motherfucking shit just twinkling right now, bro. Like I'm ready.
Flowing. Yeah,
I'm ready.
Yeah, me too, bro. We got content like out the ass, so over the next couple of years, they're gonna see this shit like develop and
yeah. But now, like with the what I like about the shit, and I know he went to Complex, but what I like about the game now is it's a direct to consumer game. Mm-hmm. So as long as we able to put the right people together, and you know shoot it, you know what I'm saying, we can continue to put it out on whatever platform we choose. Yeah. That's the most dopest shit in the world. So that's some game for a lot of people. For anybody watching or listening, that's the game. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to, like, I know it's intimidating. You see these TBS and PBS and all these S's and these fucking networks, but you don't gotta fuck with them. It's like with the Monique shit. You don't gotta fuck with Netflix.
No, nigga.
Fucking Laugh Out Loud Network got 1 million subscribers, bro.
Amazon, you got Hulu.
You ain't gotta fuck with none of them, nigga. Like you could and I love Dang. But Dang say Netflix ain't fucking with me, so I created my own shit. And I have never seen anything that he's done after Rockefeller. I'm not watching that shit, fam, because I know it's garbage. Yeah. I know it is.
I don't know it's garbage, but I ain't really fucking with it.
No.
Because I think, the Defiant Ones, is that? No, that's not his shit.
I don't know what the fuck.
I can't remember. That's even more fucked up. We don't even know the name of this nigga shit.
I'm not, because, I mean, first off, like, and I fuck with Dame, and I fuck, you know what I'm saying? Dame cool, like, he a hustler. I love that shit. But, you know, it's a direct-to-consumer market, and whatever you think, like, these motherfuckers gonna give you pennies.
And I like his podcast, bro. Like,
yeah, I like it, too.
I like him for what he do. Movies, nah.
No, it's not as bad. But he was saying, like, you know, this shit is a direct-to-consumer market, so basically, if you put out a show, like, Nori didn't have to fuck with Complex. Nori could have put his own bag up and just did it. You know what I'm saying? He already got the Drink Champs podcast. He could have even fucked with Revolt with the shit. But I understand why he did it. Yeah. Because they put the bag up. You know what I'm saying? And you get
and
your
not
EP
only that, though, because, you know, he had a deal at first with MTV.
Right. And they shot the pilot.
And they shot the pilot. Right. So he already had the pilot and everything shot. So he just went to Complex and showed it to him like, shit, we could do this as the first episode, and then y'all can develop the rest of it. And it was on from there.
That shit dope. But back to this direct to market shit. Like if you think about it, like all you need is a couple thousand people to fuck with you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Just to make a wave.
Just to make a wave. All you need is a couple thousand people fucking with you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? If you look at it, you got 3,000 people fucking with you and they all paying $10 to fuck with you. That's 20, 30 bands. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Your bag, you only probably put up a couple thousand just to do whatever you was doing. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and you just keep doing it. Like that shit, I mean, it's dope. It's dope as fuck. So shouts out to Nori, man. That shit is just...
I'm excited, bro.
I can't wait to see it.
It make it like to the point where you can see it happening for us.
Right, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So shouts out to Nori, you know what I'm saying? His whole cast, and he put his niggas on, so I really like that.
Yeah, that's... Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I be seeing them on the Drink Champs, so it's kind of like...
Now, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't put nobody on. He the dick.
You stupid, nigga. He like...
You ain't about to fuck up my shit. Now, you can come and work for me, but you know what I'm saying? But I'm just talking shit, but I get it. I get it. I'll help a couple niggas out, man.
Yeah, we'll put some good niggas out. We ain't putting on just because you family or shit, nigga. You got to really be able to do some shit. You gotta show
but really
us some shit.
in that regards, like if you think about it, he put them on a show just because of their own perspective.
No, he like their personality, bro, because they all got like funny ass personalities just from watching Drink Champs. Like, you know what I'm saying? Sonny D, he like a Haitian dude, so he like crazy shit. And they say he eat anything on the show. Like, they don't give a fuck. You can put anything in front of this nigga and he'll eat it. So that he brings something to the show, like an aspect. Nori said he ain't eating half the shit this nigga eat. So he like, this my guinea pig nigga.
Right,
I got a
taste
nigga
that. That.
Then he said he got his nephew, you know what I'm saying, young boy, because bring a whole another perspective and another demographic.
Right.
And then he got his man's, I can't remember, Ching Bing. And this nigga look like Fat Joe like a motherfucker. So I wonder if they family.
I did, yeah, that's him.
Yeah, and I be seeing him on Drink Champs too. He funny as hell. So they got a good dynamic. He put his niggas on. I think he gonna be having seasons to come.
Well, I mean, I'm sure Complex, they had to do something because that motherfucking goddamn, what's that show with DJ? I can't remember the name of it now.
Everyday Struggle.
Oh my God, bro. I can't remember the name of that motherfucker.
Well, I'm happy it got to the point where them niggas ain't getting like more thumbs down than thumbs up. So they got the ratio back together where it's more thumbs up. So,
but I literally like when I see that shit on YouTube, bro, I scroll right past it, bro.
Straight up, I've been watching it still.
I can't. First off, I don't even know but we ain't finna get off of today's show. Fuck them.
Yeah.
But I don't like that shit. Complex, come holler at us. I'm always have to plug, bro. Fuck that. I'm trying to feed my kids, man.
Yeah, fuck them niggas. You already know how I feel about that shit.
Fuck is a star. Nigga, any nigga named Star, bro, kill yourself.
Bro, I know we ain't got the most followers in the world, but this nigga, them niggas doing numbers. Them niggas doing 100,000. This nigga has 7,000 followers, bro. I looked at that shit like, I'm thinking it's a fake page, bro. I'm looking like, this nigga got real pictures and shit on that bitch.
Ah, man, that shit is hilarious, bro.
I'm like, where the fuck they find this nigga at?
But, I think with Complex, man, I like a lot of their shows, and I definitely get a lot of ideas from them. Off they show. So if you don't know, what Complex is or who Complex is, just YouTube them. I don't mind plugging them. It's enough money out here for everybody.
Hell yeah, holla at us, Complex.
So moving right along, we gonna get to the goofiest shit, famous for dumb shit. This nigga Safaree, bro. If you don't know who's, and I listen, because somebody told me that we don't explain what we talking about or who we talking about very good. So that's why. If you hear me say, if you don't know, or, I try to give you some type of rundown as to what exactly we're talking about.
Yeah.
But I'm sure you probably heard Safaree claim that a dick pic leaked.
That nigga leaked that shit, bro.
Now, first off, let me just say on the record that me and Jay did not see this dick pic.
Nah.
But we have seen the comments, right? And first off, we just said this shit like a couple episodes ago. No, the last fucking episode with Black China sex tape.
Yeah.
Nothing in this world leaks. You leak it, you fool. You got a new song out. You got a new album out you trying to promote. You feel what I'm saying? And women buy records. So if you give women a little taste.
Who has a rollout ready when some shit like this drop? If this shit leak, how your song coming out right after this shit?
First off, this nigga on the press run for his dick, not even for the music. You feel what I'm saying? Now I'm seeing shit, him talking about Nicki Minaj. Yeah, she was only with me because, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
bro.
And that was from an interview on DJ Envy podcast.
And I just said that Safaree seemed like he a cool dude. Now, I'm not saying I haven't took a dick pic. I'm not saying I haven't sent a dick pic. But if a picture of my penis ends up online, fam, I put that bitch online. I don't fuck how you slice
bro.
that.
Or a bitch I was fucking with, like, really was bad, but
even then, like,
you don't send shit that you ain't even
first off, a bitch that I'm fucking with that's mad ain't about to put my dick out because she gonna be even more mad because of what's gonna come after that.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? But it's just, you know, like, I hate when these celebrities say this goofy ass shit. Your shit leaked, nigga, you did it. And now you want to press run for your dick, bro?
You know what, though?
But
it's a possibility that it can leak just because niggas has been hacking shit. But I think that most of the time it's not likely just because of the numbers, nigga.
First off, I get the hacking shit.
Yeah.
But we talking about Safaree, bro. Ain't nobody hacking that nigga shit, fam. Don't nobody give a fuck enough to hack his shit, bro. Ain't no money. He ain't getting CC'd. Nothing important, nigga.
Not only that, if you gonna hack some shit, you would have exposed a lot more than just this.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know, bro. Like, that shit just weird to me, man. Like, he, you know, and I still feel like he could be a cool dude. Like I said, I'm not mad at the nigga for taking a dick pic, showing motherfuckers what you got. You send it to a bitch like, hey, this what I got. Come on through. I'm about to give you a bloody infection. Shout out to Michael Blackson. You know what I'm saying? But, like, don't lie about the shit, bro. Just say you put the shit out. Fuck it. Embrace your inner whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Embrace that shit.
Yeah.
Goddamn, if a nigga beat your ass on film, I'm not finna go and say, like, I slipped and I got, no, nigga, he won, nigga, shit. But if I catch that nigga again, I got my blade on me, nigga, and see who gonna win then.
But when it's on film, man, you know, like, you can't deny that.
I understand, but you gonna still argue the point. Niggas gonna lie. Niggas lie. It's okay, bro. You're not gonna be famous for music. You're not gonna be famous for acting.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? You're not a media dude. You're not none of that. At least be famous for having a big old penis. I wouldn't mind being famous for that.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. But still, bro, like, come on now. Like, to expose yourself and you trying to be a serious musician, though, my nigga.
I can drink my Hennessy, man.
Like, for real, though, bro. Like, if you really trying to do something with this music, why all these tactics, bro? Ain't nobody gonna take you serious.
Because, nigga, shit, I'm waiting on Gunplay to do some crazy shit because that nigga said he can't sell music. Ain't nobody checking for you.
Because he probably ain't, like, into doing the fugazi ass shit to get the
attention.
Views. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Like, that shit crazy. I mean,
you got to be a certain type of individual to subject yourself to that type of shit, bro.
Exactly.
Like, you can't have no morals. You got to be, like, unethical, nigga. You got to be like, shit, facts. Like, I don't give a fuck about it. It's just $1, nigga. Like Young Jock wearing a dress. You know what I'm saying? Like, you doing that shit for TV and you talking about it's for a show. Like, bro, it ain't enough money in the world to make me put on a goddamn dress and walk a street, let alone in my motherfucker, even my house, nigga. I'm good. I'm not doing that shit. And these niggas just do that shit for $1.
I think this is the only thing that kind of turned me off about the entertainment industry now, in the present, because it's a talentless society. And I'm not taking no away. Like, I don't know what this nigga Safaree did for Nicki Minaj or whatever.
Because supposedly he was in a group with her. I didn't know that.
Right. I did know that.
Okay.
So, but my thing is, like, nigga, if you go viral for dumb shit, you're going to get your 15 minutes. You know what I mean?
And what you do with it will determine.
But you're going to be famous for dumb shit. Now, remember that. Now, you're going to be famous for dumb shit.
Yeah.
It's going to be niggas taking pictures with strap-ons on, bro. It's about to change the game, bro.
You see Thug, nigga. That nigga dressing.
Man, I ain't even talk about that young girl.
That nigga named Sex.
Man, why you even go there, bro?
Bro, I just had to acknowledge this.
If y'all don't know, this nigga Tugger, baby. This nigga changed his name to Sex.
What the fuck, bro?
Nigga, who, like, oh my God, bro. Who the fuck is behind this nigga?
I called him that just for the sake of the segue.
Man.
But in normal life, I would never call a nigga sex ever, bro. So he gonna always and forever be Thugger.
I'm not calling him that. What's his real name?
Jeffrey.
Nigga, that's hey Jeff.
I'm not calling a nigga Jeffrey either.
Nigga,
bro.
I call a nigga Hefe. Nigga, I call whatever, bro. I'm not calling you. I'm not calling you Thugger, or I'm not calling you sex. Definitely not calling you sex, man.
I call you Thugger, bro.
But you are. But they get down like that, bro. They be calling each other Bay and Boo and shit like that. Come on, man.
Yeah,
come on, man.
We don't do that shit in the D.
Come
bro.
on, man. I'm like, at that point, I'm like Diddy, bro. I don't know how to play. I don't know how to play that.
Yeah, I don't know how to play that game.
I can't play that, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I don't know.
Hell no.
That nigga, man.
Yeah,
that's some goofy shit going on, bro.
That's 2018 though.
Man, this shit, and it's gonna get worse.
It's already getting worse.
It's about to be the Safari challenge out this bitch. Nigga, about your whole timeline gonna be full of dicks, man.
Tekashi 6ix9ine dropped his album, and
after he got dropped,
I listened to it. Right.
Okay.
The shit was.
Wait, what kind of segue was that?
We talking about rappers.
I mean, but you went from talking about this nigga named Sex to Tekashi. Well, same thing.
It's a
Fuck
good
you,
song.
same
It's a
thing.
good song.
Skittle mouth.
You get what I'm saying? They both weirdo rappers, but nigga.
Oh, but I don't think Thug that weird though.
You don't think so?
Nah, I mean Jeffrey. I don't think Hefe that weird. He got a unique sound. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm not saying the nigga the best rapper in the world, but on certain records, he make the song with his uniqueness.
But he do say shit sometimes that's questionable, or he say shit that intrigue niggas just to get them talking. I think he do the shit on purpose. Versus like 6ix9ine, we trying to be tough with the weirdo shit. Like you got Skittle hair and like basically rainbow hair, which means like you represent a whole community at this point, my nigga.
I'm gonna tell you exactly what that reminded me of. Exactly what you just said. Remember in Belly when my man was eating that banana? Tell me I don't like that shit.
Yeah.
Like nigga, you cannot look tough with doing some weird suspect shit, bro.
Yeah.
You can't. I'm sorry, nigga. If you eating some Skittles and you shaking them bitches up in your hand, but you about to kill a nigga, bro, I have to know. You not.
And then his music is just so aggressive, bro.
I haven't heard one song other than that Gumo shit.
I'm about to play a little.
No, bro, come on, man.
I can tag it so we'll be good. They ain't gonna flag it. I'll just play this shit for a second.
Bro, this nigga Jay, dog.
It's cool, bro.
It's not fucking cool, man. This nigga got a 69 on his forehead, fam.
Nigga, look at his album cover.
What the fuck is that?
Some weird ass cartoon nigga.
Bro, put that shit on the ground. He about to put that shit on Instagram. Put that shit on the gram and say, what the fuck is this?
Get up in their face. Talk your shit. Let your nuts drag, nigga. These niggas just running at they fucking mouth, man. Follow protocol, blood. Get in they... I know they fool. Whole squad full of fucking killers. I'm a killer too. 70 shots, nigga. Everybody get pop, nigga. The people run,
Cut it.
nigga.
Bro, the only thing I can say is I bet this nigga be having the worst headache after a studio session, bro. He do a lot of yelling. He worse than Meek, bro. At least Meek ain't really yelling. His voice just go up. This nigga is yelling at the mic, bro.
Yeah. You can tell, bro. And it's funny because me and Amanda was sitting here and we was listening to that shit before you got here. And nigga, she like, why is he yelling on every song? Like every song this nigga screaming at the top of his lungs, bro. And I guess I'm like, I ain't familiar with like the Mexican rap shit, so I don't know. Maybe that's what it is.
So he is Mexican.
No, he's Spanish. I ain't gonna call him Mexican because he might be something that's like Puerto Rican or something. But I ain't familiar with Spanish rap, nigga. So it might be might be their style, but that shit sound like too much.
That shit sound like.
And the songs don't sound half bad. He got one with Tory Lanez and Young Thug. That's cool. You get what I'm saying? But it's just the simple fact that he yells so much, bro. That shit, Meek don't irritate me because he don't really be yelling like that. This nigga screaming at the top of his lungs.
Free Meek, by the way.
Yeah, free Meek. But no, nigga, I thought you said a couple episodes back we ain't free, like we ain't saying free.
Yeah, but he ain't Michael Myers though. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's the shit I hate when niggas be like, free my nigga True. Like this nigga True killed 8 niggas, bro. Like I don't want him out here, fam.
Okay.
No free Meek ain't did shit, bro.
I give you that. But yeah, this nigga 6ix9ine album is just too much for me, bro. But it ain't bad. I could say that. I thought it was gonna be horrible.
Okay.
It's tolerable if you can listen to that type of shit.
I can't.
I
refuse to. First, I gotta tell you, I'm not about to listen to no nigga with a 69 on his forehead some rainbow.
I told
hair
you, bro.
and a
What I
Skittle
do,
mouth.
nigga,
Nah.
I'm a connoisseur of this shit, so I listen to everything that comes out, and I put everybody in their categories accordingly. So this nigga just got dropped into another category. That's all.
And I would like, and that's why I'm not in the music game,
Yeah.
like as an exec, because the moment a nigga walk into my office looking like that, and he a big payday,
Yeah.
I'm gonna miss a lot of paydays.
But you know what though? Me being in, like doing music and shit. If I was an executive and he walked into my office, I'd listen to him. I definitely would.
Fuck that, bro.
Cause he interesting, he intriguing. You like, I'm interested in what the
intrigued.
fuck this nigga gonna talk about.
I'm more
Just like Lil Yachty walking into your office and you like, what kind of rapper is this nigga? I want to see what type of tip this nigga on. And then when he play his music, that probably fuck you up. Like, this nigga all whimsical and shit. This nigga ain't threatening at all. It's all like happy ass music.
I will miss a lot of paydays, bro. And I'm not saying because I like hard rap bars and shit like that. I like good records.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. You feel what I'm saying?
That's Fight Night with your shit.
Because Fight Night is my shit. And I fucking hate the Migos songs.
Yeah.
But Fight Night is my shit.
I fuck with Migos.
That's Take Off. Take Off the best nigga. Mama. Like, that's my guy right there. You dig what I'm saying? But all them other niggas, Offsets and Tequila, nigga.
Nigga.
I'm good, bro. I'm good, bro. They can keep that shit. And I'm not saying Offset and them can't rap.
Offset and 21 got a dog ass mixtape they got out.
And that's all fine and dandy.
And that shit hard, bro.
But I'm not about to listen to
Offset
that
putting his foot in the game. Like, I think he might be the next premier artist.
Well, yeah. I mean, shit, that nigga in the fucking news every week, he cheating on Cardi B. This
You
nigga.
dumb as that.
Now, every fucking week is a new bitch.
Don't do that to that nigga, bro.
What you mean? Don't do it. He do that shit to himself.
We ain't
nigga.
go. We ain't
The
go put
fuck
that
I ain't did shit. I ain't called nobody or said nothing of that nigga doing that shit to himself.
Jesus.
Point
this
blank.
nigga. Hey, get it together, dog.
Man, no, nigga. Keep being in the media. As long as they ain't no such thing as bad press, nigga.
But you don't want to be famous for dumb shit all the time,
He
bro.
gonna be famous for dumb shit.
You don't want to be. Though.
Yes, nigga.
No, nigga.
Yes, nigga. Hey, look. All I'm saying is, and let me get back to this nigga with 69, because we didn't talk about this shit the other day, and I'm sure y'all already know that it was an actual fight. And this is the shit. Like, I don't know if I'm like, I like drama or I like to see niggas, you know what I'm saying, get into fights and shit.
Yeah.
But when you talk a lot of gangster shit, that's what I want to see.
You
I
ready
want to
to
see
a
it
nigga
come.
Get tested.
I want to see you get tested and how you respond. You feel what I'm saying? That's what I want to see. And you didn't respond.
The way he responded was weird, just because you had outnumbered the niggas. You had the drop on them basically, because they, you know what I'm saying, they hopping out, but they don't know how many of y'all about to come out of that bitch, so they really don't know what's up. And then yo niggas don't handle them. You come out and end up on the fucking ground, and you got 4 niggas out there with you against these 2 niggas, and you end up on the ground. Come on, bro.
Young niggas, man.
And then it wasn't even about no LA shit. These niggas is from Houston, so they was just beating your ass just for the GP, because y'all walking out with they bitches.
Oh, that's what it was?
Yeah, they wasn't even no LA niggas. They was from Houston. And Tekashi niggas was hollering at they girls, or I guess as they was walking out to the car.
But they
with
didn't
they
get
shit.
them, though.
No, but I guess they was like on their hip. So when they walked out to the car, they was trying to help them put the bags in the car and shit. But the niggas is in the car. So they hopped out like, what up, nigga? The fuck?
So that was the whole hop out.
Yeah.
They hopped out on tip, though.
Yeah.
They hopped out.
Yeah, they like, who the fuck is these niggas with our bitches? So
Hey.
it is what it is.
But when you famous for dumb shit
You
always
attract
follows.
that type of shit, yeah.
That's
And
just how they go.
and what was fucked up was his niggas got him into that. And they couldn't even handle the situation when they got themselves into it.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? So it made him look bad just by association. Yo niggas ain't do what they was supposed to do. So at the end of the day, nigga, he always gonna be famous for dumb shit. Even though his music ain't as shitty as everybody thought it was gonna be, he ain't gonna do nothing better because he just attracting too much negative, you know what I'm saying, energy towards him. Cause now everywhere he go, it's a bounty on this nigga head to knock this nigga the fuck out. Cause he talks so much. So
All right.
he's saying he ain't checking in with nobody nowhere, nigga. He just coming through.
That's a ballsy move.
It is, bro. That's a big call, cause nigga, these cities, it's some cities you gotta walk.
You know
through.
what? I'm glad you said that because I was thinking about that shit earlier. That whole check-in shit.
Yeah.
Like, you know, if y'all don't know me and Jay, we from Detroit. Now, a lot of artists, when they come here, they got to check in. And they usually check in with Uncle Trick. Trick. And if you go to Cali, you know, you might want to call 40 or Snoop or, that type of shit.
Yeah.
And I just want to know, like, do you think that's the proper thing in the game?
No. But I feel like if you a street artist and you going there for other shit too and you dangling like that, then you need to. If you're going to be doing thought shit or being out in the hood, nigga, you need to check in as far as girls and guys.
But I think niggas check in anyway, though. Like,
no, I don't think they make artists like Bruno Mars check in. You get what I'm saying? No, that's what I'm saying. You have to be of a certain type of cloth for them niggas to make you check in. So if you talk that, if you talk that gangster shit, then you need to go holler at the real gangsters and let them niggas see what's up before you can come and stomp on their grounds. But niggas who just, you know what I'm saying, innocent bystanders, they ain't fucking with you. They just, you go in the city in and out. But him and Cardi and them talk their blood and all that shit. So they really have to, you got to check in with the niggas that run that city, regardless.
See, I get it. You know what I mean? I just look at it almost like being on some sucker shit. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you think about it like that, it's like, I guess it's the word check in. You know what I mean? Maybe we need to paraphrase that shit a little different.
Yeah, it make you feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, just like nigga, hold on, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even the word, like, just the word check. If it ain't about no money, that's the only check I like. You feel what I'm saying? You ain't about to check me, and I'm not about to check in. No, we can go have a sit down. Like, I touched down, I hollered at my mans. You know, we can put it a certain way. Yeah. But I just feel like that shit overly street. And you know what I'm saying? With the exception, like I said, with E40 and them, I know them niggas, like, they done ran down on a lot of niggas. Yeah. So I get it. Trick, we are, you know what I mean? Shouts out to Uncle Trick. Matter of fact, I want to get Trick on this podcast. Because I really want to pick his brain. I feel like he's probably one of the most, he's like the industry bad guy. Yeah. When I feel like he got a purpose for, you know, everything that he's done.
Yeah, he basically the most decorated Detroit nigga for real. As far as like music shit. Other than Eminem. I'm talking about like street celebrity.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, he got the same, like we talked about Suge. That's Trick. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? He ruled with an iron fist. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And not to mention that if he pull up, it's like gonna be 10 vans with 10 big bodybuilding looking motherfuckers jumping about that bitch, each one of them. So it's like a small army. Yeah. So you kind of want to play a role, but I get it. But I think maybe they just need to word it differently because I'm not checking in with shit. Now we can go sit down and have a conversation, but we not in that game. We got to go, you know, or checking in the hotels. Those are the only checks I like. You know what I'm saying?
But my thing is, do checking in like incline me to like, do I have to give you something? Like, do I have to pay you money off the show or something? Like, is this?
But see, that's what, like, if you think about it, like, look at all the young boys coming up. Let's say the band gang. You know what I'm saying? If y'all don't know, that's a Detroit group. Dope young boys. Even Dope Boys Cash Out, because I think he on payroll album E40. Yeah. The band gang got a song with E40. Big Sean got a song with E40. E40 ain't my first go-to nigga for a feature. You know what I'm saying? Like, and there's no taking away from E40, but nigga.
Big Sean kind of set the mold for Detroit niggas. And then if you think about it, any Detroit artist, they'll tell you, they biggest market other than here is the Bay.
Is the Bay.
That's their area.
So the Bay fuck with Detroit.
So the Bay fuck with Detroit.
So you gotta, you know what I mean, cater to the Bay.
Yeah. The Bay, that's the biggest artist.
But I go get my man, what's the nigga name? Neff the Pharaoh?
Neff the
I like him. That boy
too,
dope.
Bro. That nigga.
He dope, bro. I fuck with Neff. And I know 40 would be like, yeah, it's on my soil, nigga. That's
what really made me fuck with him, because I like this music a little bit, but then what made me fuck with him is when I seen that
Noisy.
That Viceland shit. Yeah, that shit made me like.
Shouts out to Noisy, man. That was a good concept.
That shit showed. Yeah, that put him in a good light.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know. I think, you know, with the whole check-in thing, I think y'all need to give it another name. Yeah. Because it make niggas seem like suckers.
It's uncomfortable, yeah. Because you make a nigga feel like that, then he automatically on the defense.
Right.
He's saying some ill shit because he feel like he trying to like punk this nigga.
That's just like if a nigga want to have a conversation with you, but he do you like this. Come here. Like with the finger. Nigga, don't fucking tell me to come here, nigga. You could have waved your hand like, hey, bro, come here for a minute.
Or just said, hey, bro, come here for a minute.
Let me holler at you about something. Like, nigga, don't do the finger. Like, it's little shit like that really.
That's just like somebody calling you boy. And
yeah,
like keep calling
go back
you,
to that.
Like when you say it like that.
Like, nigga, I ain't nobody boy.
Like the way I said it, nigga, you good, nigga. But when you call a nigga and you say boy, like nigga, when you pronunciate it and
you
shit,
better put the crib in front of that bitch. I'm your homeboy, nigga. Don't
Nigga, I would
me.
smack the shit out your ass if I feel disrespected.
I mean, I just feel like we need to, rename that shit. You know what I mean? But all right, on another note, we're gonna go back to the Breakfast Club. Now, Sinbad was on the Breakfast Club, and if you don't know who Sinbad is, then
it's the motherfucking school teacher in Good Burger.
Oh, he was a good burger. Hey, yo, shouts out to Sinbad.
Shout out to Sinbad.
Shouts out to Sinbad and Good Burger.
Yeah, that nigga was the truth, bro.
We want that big booty burger.
That big booty burger.
That's what he called it, the big booty burger.
The big booty burger.
Shouts out to Sinbad, bro. That shit was hilarious, dog. But Sinbad was on the Breakfast Club, and of course he addressed the Monique situation and how he feel. But he said some shit that I want to talk to you about, like, because I'm kind of indifferent.
Okay.
Take a listen. This is his what he said about himself at the Breakfast Club.
They give that money away like candy to some unfunny people. They give that money away like candy to some.
But you know it's not about funny though. It's about
draw.
Let's talk
about you, Sinbad. What about you as a comedian? If you were going to go to Netflix, what do you think would be?
Well, you know, I'm like this. If you give them 20, I want 20.
First off, I just want to end it right there. This nigga. Now, I know I feel so strong about Monique getting what she feel like she deserves. And I always say, no one can tell you what you deserve.
See, and that's what I was saying. This is a slippery slope, my nigga. You give Monique that money, bro, that she thinks she deserves, then it's niggas like this that come out the woodworks that say stupid ass shit like that. You know this nigga ain't bringing in no $20 million.
Bro.
Worth of shit, bro. This nigga ain't doing ticket sales. This nigga ain't doing merch. This nigga ain't doing none of that shit, bro. When the last time you seen Sinbad on anything, nigga?
Bro, I swear to God, I get Sinbad like $25,000, bro.
I wouldn't even do that, nigga. I disrespect the fuck out that nigga and be like, I give you 5 bands and some chicken, nigga.
Bro, what's so great? I would give him $25,000, but I get that shit that nigga.
I had
quarters.
that nigga performing at the State Fair, bro. I bring the State Fair back for a year, nigga, and let that nigga perform.
Oh my God,
That's
bro.
the type of shit you book him
bro,
at.
Sinbad ain't selling out shit.
This nigga doing boat cruises, bro. This nigga ain't even doing no real shit. This nigga doing boat cruises, bro.
Dog, I cannot.
You laughing, but I'm serious, nigga.
Bro, I cannot fuck with Sinbad, bro. I'm sorry. No, and this, like, I love his interviews, bro. Every time he interviews, he always give you some jewels. He always
bro.
Tell you some, he funny, whatever. But I cannot take this nigga serious as a comedian. I haven't seen it. I have never seen a Sinbad stand-up. At least with a Monique stand-up, I know what I'm about to get. I'm about to laugh like this bitch funny. Facts.
Yeah, ain't nobody checking for this nigga Sinbad.
This nigga said, I want 22. They giving out 20, I want 20. And then to say that they giving this shit out, like they giving this money out. So, I know the audio was kind of like crazy, but he was saying that I guess she wanted like 3.5 or something like that. And he was like, yeah, they give away this money like hotcakes. Nigga, how you know? How you know what they giving out? You on boat cruises, fam.
For real, nigga. He's just seeing the numbers that everybody else seeing. And he going from there. No, nigga, it don't work like that for you. Your bracket,
especially not for you.
Your bracket and your scale is totally different from Dave Chappelle's and Chris Rock.
Oh, my God, bro.
My G, your shit is way different, my nigga.
Man.
You dealing with pennies compared to these niggas.
I don't know what Sinbad, because I don't know what, his bag is, but...
Bro, I go out on the limit.
But Sinbad but everybody got a crowd, though, bro.
He not getting the bag like that, bro.
I don't know what he getting. I'm not finna give him $20 million. He can't even... Bro, he could scratch 25,000. I'll give him that. He
said it on the video, bro. He can't even get a call from Netflix. Netflix ain't fucking with that nigga. Netflix they go by algorithms. So what they do is they go, like, for instance, for House of Cards.
Fact.
What they did was they looked up...
hold on, before you finish that, which is a dope-ass show.
Yeah.
Or was.
Was, yeah.
Kevin Spacey, eat a dick.
Eat a dick.
But you probably like that. Anyway.
But look, so what they did was they took all the people who they looked up like Kevin Spacey.
Okay.
They seen that his movies do good on Netflix as far as like people watching.
Right.
So then they looked at the director that they used for House of Cards, and they looked at his movies. His movies did good as far as the algorithms for Netflix, so they used him as the director. Mm-hmm. So they put two things that did good, you know what I'm saying, as far as statistics go, and they put it together in House of Cards. So now this is what they doing. So they said Monique shit, like her actual, like the special, because she said she had like content that's on Netflix, but she didn't get paid for it. Right. So it was shit that she was in. Mm-hmm. They said that the movies weren't doing good. They did bad as far as the numbers wise, because people wasn't watching it. So that's where the number came from originally. So they actually...
And this is Netflix talking, right?
Yeah, this
so
is
they
Netflix.
Finally said
so what Charlemagne, he knows people at Netflix, and he talked to them after the interview, and they gave him information. Okay. So then this is him going back and telling us the information that he got from Netflix. Right. So they saying the offer was based on the algorithms. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So those were the centerpiece of what made them offer what they offered. Right. So numbers is telling you that your shit ain't popping like that.
Okay, so now I want to propose a question.
What's up?
Why does Charlemagne feel the need to go checking behind, you know, her deal and why she got what she got? I'm
glad you asked that, because she hinted towards him trying to play her. And he wasn't trying to play her. He was asking her questions that was really valid. Right. And she was just dancing around the fact, and she was trying to make it seem like he was a coon for asking her or making her feel like she was donkey of the day. But the reason he gave her donkey of the day was because she made an issue about women and about black people that wasn't true, which is true. So now you feel some type of way because he said something to you, and you trying to make him seem like a coon for saying something to you. Right. So my whole thing is, at the end of the day, if she gonna do that, then the whole Netflix, she not getting the money she got is because, like they said, her draw. Netflix looked at the numbers, and they seen that her movies and her shows that's on there don't do good. So they offer her what they did because. And then you got to be happy because they offered you more than anybody else offered you anyway.
Okay, so, and I'm glad you said that, because I want to ask you this.
What's up?
Do you think Half Baked was a good movie?
Yeah, one of my favorite movies.
Okay. Do you think it has a big draw?
Yep.
Numbers. I'm talking numbers wise.
Smokers. I guarantee you, every smoker that, bro, I don't give a fuck what you talking about. You talking about you saying that like smokers ain't a big demographic in this world. Nigga.
I'm not saying smokers not a big demographic, but Dave Chappelle has publicly come out and said that movie did not do well at all on any level, whether it's DVDs, MP3s, VHSs, 8-tracks, nigga, none of that shit. Niggas was not biting, bro.
See, you misquoting him. What he said is it didn't do good at the time, but over time it became a cult classic. That movie sold. When I say
when
that movie sold.
When
after the fact.
When
after the fact.
No, when
in the 2000s, nigga.
When he started doing Chappelle Show.
No, bro, that shit.
Yes,
sold.
My nigga. I'm glad that's where you went.
When the new generation came in, that's when it started selling.
No, my nigga. The new generation is the Chappelle Show, fool.
But I'm saying they didn't see him in the Chappelle Show.
Yes,
first.
They fucking did.
I'm talking about not first,
bro.
They
is
seen Half Baked and then they seen the Chappelle Show.
No,
bro.
My nigga, no.
I guarantee you,
bro.
I guarantee you,
bro. First off, nigga,
Half Baked is in syndication too.
Here and there.
No,
that shit come on here and there on one fucking channel.
What channel?
Comedy Central.
Yeah, Comedy Central do play that shit.
On one fucking channel, bro.
It don't come on one channel.
It do come on one channel.
It come on the cable channels too.
Never.
It do, bro.
Nigga, I got all of them.
I got them too.
What I'm saying is Half Baked is never on there.
It's on Cinemax.
Half Baked is first off, nigga, you know what we gonna do?
What?
We gonna pull up the numbers. We ain't gonna do it right now, but we gonna post these bitches. Cause man, this nigga having a fucking argument right
debate,
now.
Yeah.
So we're gonna pull up the numbers, and I guarantee you that Half Baked has not done that movie. Only started to grow when the Chappelle Show came out. Cause usually, realistically, bro, that's how that shit worked. Just like I told you about the Oscars and shit like that, movies start doing better after they win an award. And when Chappelle got, because he wasn't even fucking popular then.
That don't even make sense, bro. You get the award based on the movie doing good.
This is a fact, bro. I'm not making this shit up. This is a fact.
What I'm telling you,
I just told you this shit the other day.
You saying the movie going crazy? What I'm saying is the movie don't even get on the radar of the Oscars unless it goes crazy.
No, it does not. When we talked about the Grammys,
the only thing that matters is like those Cannes Film Festivals and shit is when they previewed and that is because you get something before the Oscars.
Listen,
but what I'm saying is a movie have to go crazy for the Oscars.
I'm just giving you an example. I'm giving you an example how one thing can affect another.
Okay, go ahead.
You feel what I'm saying? That's just like even with this podcast. Let's say this podcast, and I'm not saying, let's say this podcast only gets a mediocre attention, right? Mm-hmm. But we drop another show. I ain't gonna say the name of it, but we got another show that we do it.
Yeah.
But the other show, right? Mm-hmm. And it pops off, and it like bubbles. That effect, because we're on that show, is going to trickle down to the podcast, right? Okay. Yeah. It affects everything the same way. His movie became a syndication, like the numbers start growing up when he started doing the Chappelle Show. I guarantee it, because he wasn't even a popular dude. He had no draw. What was he called? Pilot Boy.
No, what I'm saying is
24 pilots in the trash.
I understand what you're saying, and I'm not saying that you're wrong as far as like the numbers going up when the Chappelle Show came out. What I'm saying is people knew who Dave Chappelle was because of Half Baked, not just because of Chappelle Show. They knew who he was from Half Baked before that. He was, bro. Everybody.
So what I'm saying is, so listen, this is what I'm saying, right? Half Baked, and I don't even know what. Like other than Monique stand-up, what else is on Netflix that they can compare?
It was movies she was in, and I think they had their jail special up for a while.
So let's just say y'all going off for a special, because I'm an avid Netflix watcher.
Yeah, me too.
And you are too. I have never been scrolling and just seen some shit Monique was in. If she in a lot of shit that don't know she was in, then I take my hat off to her. That means she done got a bag.
Well, they had Soul Plane on there.
Come on, man. but Soul Plane could have been a good movie, but it got leaked, and Kevin Hart said that shit.
Yeah.
Like that shit came, like we had that shit on bootleg, nigga.
Yeah, we did.
A month before it came out, nigga. That was bad, whatever, going in the background. What I'm saying is, for Netflix to say that, that's how we, bait, how we, how we pay a motherfucker.
Yeah.
What on there has Chappelle done that he's been in? Chappelle Show not even on there.
What you mean? But no, the speculation was that Chappelle been doing his tour and that
so
it's
y'all
been
not
selling out.
So it's not just not just the Netflix draw, right?
Okay, so I'm gonna explain it to you, bro. So Dave Chappelle going around doing these comedy tours, right?
Okay.
He's showing that he can sell tickets and he can put asses in the seats, right? So Netflix looking at his ability to do that, which means people is gonna watch a special.
That's not the same thing.
No,
it does not mean that.
It is the same thing.
It's not the same thing.
It's a demand for the comedy, bro, and they want it. So it's just a different vehicle to it, but it's the same thing.
First off,
so what I'm saying is just let me finish.
Okay.
At the end of the day, when she doing this shit, ain't nobody getting the asses in the seats.
How the fuck do you know?
Because she has a show right now that's in New York, and they saying that
when you see that show,
they saying they about to cancel the show because she can't sell out the arena.
Oh, she got in New York now?
Yes, she has a New York show that's coming up, and they about to cancel it because she can't fill it out.
That's because of all the other
But
shit.
what I'm saying is, it backfired on her ass. So now she's really not about to get that money. She done fucked up the 500, and she's not about to get more.
So we're not. I'm talking about specifically, nigga. At the beginning, you said that Netflix goes. They like it, whatever on Netflix. This is what you said. Whatever's on Netflix.
No, they don't go solely on that. But if you,
that's what you said. So
no,
that's what I'm going off what you said.
I'm not saying solely, but I'm saying if you have content that's on there and they able to use that, they will.
Right.
And what I'm saying is she has content that's on there that hasn't been licensed through her because it hasn't been her direct content.
Right.
It's been shit she was on.
Right.
So they licensed it through that company.
Right.
And
so how
it hasn't been doing.
So
good.
how can you blame that? So if
you can't blame it on her. But what I'm saying is when you're looking as associated to her, if you just looking at the numbers, because this is what they're doing. They're not looking at the cultural impact. They're not looking at nothing else. Her star power. They looking at the numbers and purely looking at the numbers. They're not doing good. So they passing on it.
Okay, so they base their numbers off not only her Netflix shit, whatever is on Netflix.
Yeah, but if
they base the number off of her show that can't sell.
Yeah, not this particular show because this is prior to. I mean, this is after the Netflix shit.
Okay,
but what I'm saying is before they looking at her ticket
ain't
sales.
That the same thing?
What
prior? Ain't that after or before? I always get that shit confused.
Prior is after.
All right, so you had it right the first time when you said it.
Yeah, I know. I just fuck. I
get you,
yeah.
But I always fuck that up. I always get it confused. Don't judge me.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, you get what I'm saying, though. Yeah. So she showed like her draw wasn't as big. When I say her draw, I'm saying like her ability to put asses in the seats and sell tickets. They looking at that, and then they look at
how big is the venue in New York? Do you know? I know they had to speculate. I know they did.
It's not a speculation because it's a popular place there, so you can actually.
Tell me she can't sell out Caroline's, my nigga.
It might be something like that, and she couldn't.
Man. She can't do. Caroline's got about 500 in there.
You stupid nigga.
Y'all niggas ain't shit, boy. You New York motherfuckers.
It might be the Apollo though, if I'm not mistaken. It might be the Apollo.
I tell you what they gonna do though, if they smart, right? So if you can't sell out seats, get the seat fillers in there. Shoot it, make it look like it's a packed house. We already know she gonna rock the bitch, because that's what she do.
I mean, but it's not even close yet. So I guess they going off pre-sales. So you won't.
Damn, you ain't even going off actual sales. You going off pre-sales. Netflix. I love y'all.
No,
niggas.
Netflix not going off that. I'm just telling you from the information that's been released after the fact of Netflix.
But let's go all the way back to my question. And this is a question of character. It's not about some media shit, some journalism shit, or nothing of that shit. If you had this conversation with this lady, right, and you know, we say she famous for dumb shit, and she got a problem with that.
Yeah.
And we met her before, you know, whatever, and everything cool, and she felt the way because we made her she was famous for dumb shit.
Yeah.
Would you dig deeper?
What you mean as far as dig deeper?
Like after the shit, you know what I'm saying? She said but she did say some slick shit about the nigga though. After the fact, if y'all didn't see, Charlamagne actually released the after the footage.
Yeah.
When she was talking about him, like it kind of like was at the end
when she said he'll lead his wife into the master's house to rape her.
Exactly. So now like thinking about that shit, I probably would have dug a little deeper just to kind of like spit
because
on
you seen the pretenses that she was coming on.
It was some evil shit.
She didn't come in to have a conversation with the nigga. She came in to check the nigga. To
check the nigga.
You get what I'm saying?
She came to check the nigga.
So
period. And that's a whole nother, like we just had that conversation.
That's
nigga.
the Birdman shit, bro.
It's 2 checks I'm only worried about.
That's the Birdman shit.
He
He came in to say something. Then it didn't matter after the fact.
Right.
Because she wasn't answering none of his questions. She was coming in to say what she wanted to say.
And if y'all don't know who Birdman is, I don't fuck with you. I just said.
Stunner.
Nigga, I can't.
I was about to say some ill shit.
What did he say?
Oh shit! You just made me think of something else we can talk about.
Okay.
So, Jay Prince went on Twitter and basically told, and I'm not saying Jay Prince Jr. like Jazz.
You talking about gangster?
I'm
Jay
talking
Prince.
about gangster Jay Prince.
Like put that shotgun in the back, bro.
He told that nigga Birdman, like, pay my son his money because you know he brought Drake to you, and I guess they have a lawsuit right now for Jay Prince Jr. To get money. You know what I'm saying? Regarding, I guess they had a disclosed amount that they was gonna give Jay Prince for a middleman in the whole situation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So he like basically.
But give our listeners a little brief run, like just something brief.
So Jazz Prince is from Houston. You know what I'm saying? He's a big time.
Before you even introduce, you talking about Jay Prince, right?
Yeah, I'm talking about Jay Prince.
Ghetto Boys.
Yeah, Rap a Lot Records.
Rap a Lot Records.
So you have
the biggest gangster in hip hop.
The biggest gangster.
Supposedly. Allegedly.
You know
I don't know if him killing anybody
or
muscling anybody, but he got a stigma behind him.
But he's certified. So
facts.
He tells Birdman, you don't want your kids to reap what you sow for doing bad business.
I can take that 2 ways.
So
I can take that 2 ways.
What I'm saying is he put that statement out in the world. So
facts.
He don't give a fuck how you feel if he gonna say something bold like that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So he basically telling Birdman like, nigga, pay my son this money or you know what's good. So how do you feel? You feel like Birdman is that type of gangster to like bow down to it and give him the money, or he the type of gangster to fight fire with fire and be like, nigga, your kids can get the same shit, bro.
Okay. And I think I had this conversation with somebody a while ago. Matter of fact, it was at work. One thing you never do, and what I learned, and what my people taught me, never underestimate anybody. You feel what I'm saying? Even if you don't know quite where their gangster is. Even if you don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's always the one nigga that surprised you, bro.
But Birdman, if you think about where Birdman's from, New Orleans niggas ain't known for playing no games, bro.
Yeah, for real.
They not known for, beating around the bush. I seen in the interview when a nigga in New Orleans beat a nigga up live on the news.
Yeah,
Nigga, they ain't really for the games.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? And Birdman been around for a long time. And he been playing niggas on their money for a long time. And he's still breathing. He's still stunner and he's still stunting. Yeah. It's a reason for that. And it ain't because the nigga have a bunch of fucking security. It's because niggas know who to fuck with and not to.
For real.
You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. The same thing that goes to Master P. It's a handful of niggas. And I know, and this is another thing, right?
Yeah.
If he owed Jay Prince Jr. money, but Jay Prince Sr. is the one going after Birdman or saying something, it's because of the level of gangster. You feel what I'm saying?
You know what? I think it got to a point because this happened years
ago. Right. Drake been out for a while.
What I'm saying is, I think it got to a point where Jazz Prince Jr. couldn't handle the situation no more.
But it's a lawsuit in play already.
But what I'm saying is, he felt like the lawsuit is probably stalemate because Cash Money is notorious for keeping everything
in the courts until your money run dry.
Until you get irritated with the shit and you just got to say something. So it got to the point where Jazz Prince was like, he couldn't do shit else. He was painted in the box, and his pops was probably seen that shit and probably like, you know what? I ain't about to let my son go out like that. I'm about to step up for him. And Birdman is a public figure,
right,
and niggas already been speaking out against him, so it's easy.
Right.
And he ain't responding to that shit. So
right.
I don't think Birdman gonna say nothing back publicly. But do you think it's gonna go to somewhere on the street level?
It could. But I don't think it'll be Birdman or Jay Prince getting any of the actual feel of it. I think it'd be people around them.
Because he also in the tweet that he put up, he put that they family.
See what I'm saying? Now,
so it's a whole different dynamic too.
It's a whole different ball game. I'm always for the slogan, nigga. I ain't about to chase you or find you. I'm gonna get somebody close to you and make you look for me. You dig what I'm saying? And if Jay Prince is as big as a gangster as we all assume he is, and I say assume because we from Detroit, there's a lot of gangster niggas in Detroit. A lot of niggas willing to do a lot of shit. So that gangster shit, like, nigga, you gotta really show. It's a show and prove type of thing.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, I have never seen you do no gang. I don't know. Texas big. You know what I'm saying? We getting this you a gangster shit through a whole bunch of other niggas.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Niggas from your city that's supposed to support you anyway. So
not to me, the biggest gangster in this bitch is Suge Knight. Shouts out to Suge Knight. Nigga, you know what I'm saying? He done did my office hours of 9 to 5.
He disrespect the niggas everywhere, bro.
Everywhere. You feel what I'm saying? We've seen that shit.
Yeah.
On tape. You know what I mean? But and I think with Jay Prince is just it's more of a respect thing, but we niggas know he got killers or whatever. Everybody knows somebody that ain't too close to God.
Yeah.
Let's just state a fact. Everybody knows somebody that love him enough that person to go kill somebody for you.
Or you got enough money
you got enough money to take care of niggas. Yeah. So, but I do believe Birdman ain't the nigga to be fucked with on some real shit.
Me too, bro.
You feel what I'm saying? And I just take that and I'm not saying I don't know Stunner personally. I never met this man. But Stunner, you can come sit down with Dre and Big Jay and we can chop it up any day.
He ain't gonna do that, but we
can
put it out there.
But we'll put it out there. But what I'm saying is, like,
I'm not even. I ain't scared of none of that shit. But
I ain't. You know. What I'm saying is like Jay Prince is notorious. You know what I'm saying? And so is Birdman. Them niggas big, bro. And them New Orleans niggas don't play no games.
So you saying that?
I remember back in the day, nigga, when me and Big J are like super. We were super Hot Boy fans.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
For sure.
So I remember Birdman, like you see the little, you know, the little behind the scenes, that nigga riding around with the gold AK-47 and shit.
Yeah.
Like the nigga, like
Talking about the guerrilla warfare.
man, like
nigga.
niggas was fooling, bro.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? And them niggas came from nothing.
Yeah.
It take a special type of nigga to come from nothing.
Did you watch that title, Birdman?
No, I didn't. I have
watched that
Amazon
shit.
Music. I don't have title.
I watched that shit. That shit good.
See what I'm saying? I gotta see it. You got title?
No, I watched it on YouTube.
It's on YouTube?
Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna watch
can go on
it
YouTube
tonight.
and watch that shit.
I'm gonna watch it tonight.
That shit good.
But I like, you know, and I don't coming from where Birdman from, and you know, the slums, everybody is capable of anything.
Yeah.
So, but I know Jazz or Jay Prince is living off hype. So niggas get shook immediately when he say something. You ain't even gotta directly know if this nigga did some shit.
You know what though? I ain't even gonna bullshit you. When I watched that documentary and they said this, they had a particular story that they said about Birdman. It was like when he was young, he was like 16. He had got started to rolling and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And he was really making money. They said that nigga had like 7 cars. They said that nigga pull up, park that bitch, and get out and walk. And you would never know what kind of car this nigga got, but he just be hopping and shit all around the city, but he got cars parked everywhere. You don't know what he drive, but you always see him walking, but that nigga got whips.
Right.
So next thing you know, he just start parking all them bitches at the crib, and he had everything. So it's like Birdman been fucking with money for a long time.
Right.
So you know the type of shit he was dealing with. You know what comes with that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When that type of money is involved, it's a whole lot of niggas on your ass.
Yeah. I guarantee you, it's a whole
So
lot
he
of
is-
unsolved murders in New Orleans
Yeah.
from his era, and he's probably directly responsible for it. You know what I'm saying?
So I can kind of believe that gangster shit, bro.
I don't underestimate nobody though.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? Everybody, I feel like even the scariest nigga will shoot when his back against the wall.
Them the niggas who will shoot first.
Right, facts. Them the niggas that's gonna shoot first. The scariest nigga, cause he like nigga, I don't know what
I
to
am not
do.
about to take no ass whooping, bro.
So, I don't know. Jay, Prince, I think you need to just keep letting the courts. Now, if your paper ain't long enough that you can't keep fucking going to court, hey, you might as well chuck that up as a loss, bro.
Yeah.
Take
'Cause
an
Wayne,
L.
I mean, Wayne the son, and he ain't
But he
get no
can't
money.
take an L. His reputation
Reputation.
depends on it.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
So
man.
that- it's like
Something got to happen. Somebody got to die, bro. I don't know.
we ain't gonna put that energy out.
Nigga,
the
hey,
world, but
nigga,
a
no.
nigga might have to die though.
This is what I'm saying. Like, niggas is living off reputation. Somebody got to die.
Yeah.
Somebody got to die, bro.
Yeah, I think so.
Period. You know what I'm saying?
It might have to for the situation to be dead. Like for everybody to just walk away from the situation, somebody had to lose something.
Some blood
It
gotta
ain't even
speak.
somebody. It had to be Birdman people. Because Jay Prince ain't gonna leave it alone unless it's one of his peoples. So I'm not gonna put that. We ain't gonna put that energy out in the world. But
Yeah,
allegedly,
I just see it. I just see it already, bro. And that's some South shit. We ain't got nothing to do with it. We way up in the mitten, bro.
Yeah, we
I ain't got
chilling.
nothing to do with that.
Yeah.
But you know, for him to, and then that's some sucker shit too. Like I mean, in this, you know, it is no disrespect to Jay Prince. I don't, you know, whatever. What I'm saying is, like, nigga, like, you old as fuck, and you going on a nigga on Twitter, bro. Like, you supposed to be the most gangster nigga in the. And
But it's 2018.
But you probably can't pull up on Birdman. I don't know.
That's what it
His
is.
house got repoed, so I don't know where this nigga live at.
But then you got to think about it. These niggas don't be in the same spot. Birdman stay in Atlanta, Miami, California. He be everywhere, bro. They got houses all over.
But
so
if
you
your
don't know.
paper long enough, you can find anybody.
I mean, you can find them, but like, who about to pull up in these certain obscure ass areas where, you know what I'm saying? You can't bring the hood shit to the motherfucker. You got to wait till this nigga. You got to wait till the perfect opportunity to catch this nigga slipping. When he go back to New Orleans and go chill or do a charity something, you
Which
catch
you
him there.
probably don't.
No, he probably do. And that's that's the one time you probably gonna get this nigga if you do. It's gonna be a time where he going back and doing something where it ain't even supposed to be that type of energy in the room. And that's when you gonna catch him. It ain't gonna be on no shit where he gonna be in LA chilling, because you ain't gonna catch him slipping in there, because he know he ain't from there, so he gotta keep his guards up.
Right, facts.
So you gonna catch him, and that's where everybody. That's what, like Boosie. He said, you niggas, rappers get killed in their own city first before
Facts.
anybody, like, because them the biggest haters, because they've been hating you for a long time.
Well, I ain't gonna say them the biggest haters. I just feel like it, especially if you
No,
pop
what I'm
off-
saying is, nigga, you got a hater that been hating on you since you've been bubbling. versus a hater that been hating on you since you've been popping. So a nigga somewhere else, they ain't gonna know you until you popping. A nigga in your city been watching you bubble and turn the city this way, and they been hating since then. So when you hit the global level, they really hating on a whole nother level, like, fuck this nigga. So those are the niggas. When you go back to the city, they looking at you like, nigga, you think you better than us.
But I can't relate to that just because I know, like, from where we from, like, every nigga that get killed in this bitch is a reason behind it. For the most part. You know what I'm saying? We know why this nigga did. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or, you know, the story will come out eventually. Like, he did something, or, you know, he crossed paths. You know what I mean? Like, he fucking with the bag. Whatever.
I mean, but fucking with the bag don't entail dying, nigga. That's
No.
a hustle.
But if you fucking with, like, the work, what I mean by fucking with the bag, I'm talking about, like, you in the street getting it.
But that's what I'm saying.
But
being in the
anyway,
street getting it don't automatically give you a death sentence, is what I'm saying.
No, it don't. But in a way,
you're supposed to respect the hustler, nigga.
In a way, but that ain't where we at now. Young niggas don't give a fuck.
That's what I'm saying.
But it's not a nigga that's hating. I don't think it's a hating. Like, nigga, if we getting money, you feel what I'm saying, and you make a play and you don't tell me about it, like, nigga, yeah, I got a problem. Because we been getting money together. Everything that comes to the table, I bring to you. And I thought everything that comes to the table, you bring to me. So we can eat together.
But then you got to think about it too. On a
Why did Rico shoot Mitch?
But on a business level, you got to think about it like this. On a business level, me and you, we doing all our business together. But
right.
At the end of the day, we both grown.
Right.
So if I do my own business on the side, that means you need to have your shit on the side. We need to be if you fully invested, you fucking up from the beginning. Because you supposed to have an exit plan for yourself regardless. That's just the way the hustle shit works.
So you let me know where you at mentally, nigga. You ain't really
no, we not in the drug game. I'm talking about in the drug game, it's different opportunities. Because if I can get me and you, we got a bag together. Right. But if I can go get a bag with this young nigga I know that's out here moving, I can go get a bag with him and put my money with him. Why would I do that with you when you can go find you a young nigga too? Because we together, now I have to split that little side money. That side money might be for something else.
But you just said a nigga that's moving. So that means that ain't even side money. That's a potential come up for real.
No, but he ain't moving in the way we moving. He just moving in a way that he can make me some quick money that if I need access to some shit, if we doing something bigger, I got a whole
First
lot
off,
of
I would have a problem with that anyway, because if you fuck around and get pinched over there, it jeopardizes what we got going on.
No, nigga.
Yes, it does.
You know how it works, bro.
Yes, it does.
It jeopardizes what we have going on.
I'm going to name one nigga, Rayful Edmonds.
Okay.
You ever heard of Rayful Edmonds?
Yeah, you already know.
How did he get pinched? Think about it.
You talking about the niggas around him?
It was his best fucking friend.
Yeah, the niggas around him.
Tried to do a deal with the fucking same nigga, a side deal with the niggas, because he wanted to be the man. And he got fucked off, right?
Yeah.
He got fucked off. And then he told on the white bitch that he had that was flying the ship, on the plane. Yeah. And then she got pinched. But it all comes from, now this nigga like is making sure niggas is good. Niggas is really eating for real. But because his homeboy wanted to be on some different shit, on some side nigga shit, and he got fucked all around and fucked off. So yes, nigga, if we in business together and you do some side shit, it's a lot of variables that come with that, because I don't know who you fucking with over there.
But my thing is, you got to know the nigga you dealing with. You got to know me as a nigga that I'm not going to give this nigga more information than he needs to know.
But it's not even about that. It's not even about that.
My whole thing is, if I'm keeping you out of the situation, right, that means you should be good, because I'm not even involving you. If this shit goes bad, no.
Now, but in history, and I'm not attacking your character. Yeah. I'm not saying that you a rat. But even the biggest drug dealers, bro, the biggest niggas on this planet, and that's from black niggas all the way down to the mob, turn rat. When them niggas start telling them, you like, hey nigga, we gonna give you this address instead of like a 10-year bid, we giving you address numbers, fam. I want it all. Boom.
I guarantee you all. I guarantee you all the niggas around me solid, bro. I don't have one nigga to worry about.
I worry about everybody, because you know why? Because everybody got a family.
No, but still, nigga, we already know if we doing dirt together, we solid, bro.
Yeah,
we already know. We know what we getting into. We
first
not
off,
about
you
to.
can't be talking like that on the
I'm just saying though, bro. But you just
you get too into it, man. You about to start saying shit, bro. Like
I'm not, bro. I'm keeping it. You know what I'm saying? I'm keeping it in the cup. But I'm just saying, nigga, we solid, bro. We don't have to worry about that
bro.
Shit.
Like, nigga,
and I'm just saying, we don't have to worry about that type of shit,
Jay,
bro.
Trying to get a nigga night.
Nigga, get the fuck out of here, bro. Like I said, nigga, we solid, bro.
But I'm saying, but okay, but
we
look,
don't have to worry about that type of shit. So what I'm saying is, if you make sure your team is good,
facts.
bro, you don't have to worry about that shit.
But you just said like we good. Like
So
you
what
just
I'm
said
saying
that
is-
shit. You still gonna do a side deal?
No, but what I'm saying is trust my judgment. I'm not gonna bring another nigga in that I feel like that can be
I
questionable.
am an illegal importer, exporter of goods. I don't trust nobody, fam. You got to. This is what you got to understand.
But what I'm saying is, you think I'm doing the same thing you doing, so I'm having the same thing. I'm thinking the
So
same.
I
way
need
you
to know.
are.
I need to
So
know
I
that.
wouldn't
Make
deal
sure
with- I'm saying,
that the
I
only
wouldn't
involvement
deal with
you
this
have,
nigga, unless I knew for
bro,
sure.
you don't
bro.
never know.
I do
You
know.
never know.
You do know if you.
Okay, what if you don't? What if this nigga decided to go on the road? And if we
I
speaking
don't
in code
deal-
right
I
now,
don't-
what
we
if he
don't-
decided
we
to take a
don't deal
road
with
trip?
No rogue ass niggas like that, bro.
What if he decide? No,
We
but what if he
don't-
have to? If you fucking with the bag, what if he got to go hit the road? You not gonna tell him no. Your money already invested.
No, bro.
Go do what you got to do. Be careful. He get fucking stopped in Ohio because most niggas get stopped in Ohio. It's this
Always.
one fucking cop.
You know
they
what?
got an 85%.
Not even just that,
fucking
nigga. That's
rate.
just the hottest area to go through, bro.
I'm just saying, but because shit coming out of from where we from, that's the
Yeah,
only
for
way to
real,
go.
bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. It's like fucked up. They know already, nigga.
It's the only way to go.
You gotta-
go through this big ass state, nigga, nervous as fuck for about 5 hours, fam.
Yeah,
but anyway,
shit, yeah.
what I'm saying is, you gotta like, nigga, like I cannot trust a nigga doing side shit. If we in business together, ain't no side shit. This is what we doing together, across the board. With certain exceptions. If you had some shit already twerking before we decided to go into business together, then that's
Yeah.
what you do. But the moment you do some side shit, nigga, either you need to let me know everything that's going on,
Yeah. No,
Or cut me in.
No, what I'm saying is I'm not talking about not letting you know, but what I'm saying is not letting him know what the deal is and who you are and what me and you doing. What I'm saying is you gonna be fully aware of the shit, but what I'm saying is he ain't gonna know the shit what me and you doing.
But
So
that's
all
still
he
don't-
know is what me and him doing. So if anything go wrong,
So, okay,
then all he could tell on is me.
Okay.
So I'm not involving you in the
right?
situation.
But I still gotta worry about you.
You don't have to worry about
Yes,
me,
I
nigga.
do.
No.
No matter what, bro. Listen, you gotta understand, bro. Even me, I got 3 kids.
Yeah.
If I get pinched, nigga, and they get to talking about some shit and all they want us to know is a little information, I'm not saying that I'm gonna rat. But what I'm saying is, nigga, you gotta understand, like niggas got options. Niggas got options, and that's the code word right there. When you get in that motherfucking in that box, nigga, you got options.
It ain't no options, bro.
It is options,
the way,
bro.
Bro, the way this shit set up is if we doing some
Well,
shit,
really,
bro,
ain't no options. You still gonna, you can get
Yeah,
the
but
same
what I'm
time,
saying
nigga,
is-
you did tricky.
nigga, at the end of the day, whatever we do together and we go in and whatever they say is what it is. If they gonna give us 20 years, then they gonna give us 20 years, bro. I'm eat that shit or I'm gonna get the fuck on
alright.
and get low on these
Our
niggas. But I'm
disclaimer-
not telling
wait, hold
shit.
up, wait, hold up. What we talking about this? Like our disclaimer is me and Jay don't sell drugs.
We don't do none of that
We don't
shit,
do
bro.
nothing
We
illegal.
chilling.
We don't run bitches through motel rooms. We don't do none of that.
I
And
do
that was
podcasts and I work.
like nigga, I pay my taxes.
I pay my taxes. I file everything like it's supposed to be. Everything is good,
I ain't
nigga.
gonna say all that.
We
I ain't gonna say
chilling.
all that, 'cause I be filing exempt like a
Get the
motherfucker.
hey, bro, they don't need to know that
Fuck
shit.
the feds, nigga.
Nigga.
Hey, nigga,
Cheers
fuck
to
the
that
feds.
shit.
Hey, so how many minutes? Where we at, bro?
Hour 30 almost.
All right, man. So listen, I want to end this episode off on a different note. Me and Jay, we kind of buzz right now.
Yeah,
but this is what
feeling
we
ourselves,
do.
Nigga.
We drink and we talk shit.
Hell yeah.
We gonna change the name to Drink and Talk Shit.
Drink and talk shit.
Just play. It's still Wordplay the Podcast, episode 9. What you mean? This wordplay. This ain't to make friends.